Andy Kay is the organiser of Richmond Parkrun. Here he is explaining what it means to the community to have it back.
We had nearly 300 people last week, and the smiles on everyone's faces as they crossed the line was really, really good. Great community spirit, loads of people back. Personally, I've always been a runner, so actually my running was really unchanged throughout the time. But what I did in behalf of Parkrun, we had this not Parkrun system where users could log in, log a 5k run that they've done, and upload their own data onto the website to enable them to track it. So not quite the same as everyone running at the same time, but still a way of tracking those 5k runs. So we would average about 450 or so a week, and we were just under 300 last week. So it's only one data point. It's probably where we were expecting. We'll know more this week. I think it was safe to say that we had some forecasted bad weather last week as well, which probably kept the numbers down. We don't have that this week. I estimate it'll be back up to closer to where we normally were. We send out a weekly request. So week previously, I sent a request. I think it was filled with all the volunteers, the fastest it's ever been filled. So there was a little bit of keenness on there. The same again happened this week as well. So we're not struggling here at all. I do know that around the country there are other park runs that do. We're lucky that we don't. But yeah, I mean, if you are a regular runner, then now's the time to volunteer. You need to be registered as a parkrun athlete to get your number, which is the number we use to put you onto the system. Once you've done that, then you opt in on your profile to receive your volunteer emails, and then when you get that request, just drop a message back. Then you can select a role that you like and you'd like to do. The RD in charge will always give you guidance of what you would want to do, and then depending on what role, it can be a running role, it can be a role that you can do before the event, it can be a role you do after, or it can be one of those roles that means that you give up your run for the week and then you do a role at that way.
Andy and his fellow Richmond Parkrun organisers were awarded a Community Hero Award for their efforts in maintaining not Parkrun throughout the pandemic. Here he is explaining it.
We were actually proposed by one of our regular runners, and this year we were selected to win that award, and it was specifically regarding what we've been able to do throughout the year when we were affected by the pandemic, and that not parkrun thing I talked about before.